Hey everyone, it's Corey, aka NewScapePro, and I'm here with some of my good friends. We're here with DawnofRiku and Unicomics.
Hello.
Hello.
And today we're doing a bit of a Q&A because, some people had some questions regarding Undertale and all sorts of things. Now, I know before anything, we need to address the elephant in the room, which is where is the episode of Undertale today. Unfortunately, we weren't able to record it because Mythzam Max has been deathly ill and, just not been feeling good. And it's just, he just can't be screaming into the mic when, your throat is already killing you. So we're going to have to push that one off until Thursday because we're starting to do Undertale Thursdays and Sundays. 3 days a week just turned out to be too much. And I'll be honest with you guys, just couldn't do it. We're going to throw a minigame in instead. So sorry if that's a disappointment to some people, but I think 2 episodes of Undertale a week, 2 episodes of Fallout a week, and then minigames. It should be a pretty decent upload schedule.
Yeah, sounds fair.
Yeah. So we asked you guys what questions you guys had. So I thought I would round up the troops and get the experts in the field, and discuss, answer some questions and discuss some topics that you guys have thrown my way on Twitter. If you guys would like to participate in the next Q&A, make sure that you follow me on Twitter at NewScapePro. And with that, you guys ready to begin?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got a bit of
All right.
stage fright.
Jay's Tweets asks, who is going to get actual voices further in Undertale? Also, hope you get better soon. Oh, to Max, so. Okay.
Aw.
So for voices coming up in the future, we have a lot of female characters, which can be, kind of difficult because it's a lot easier to find a male character. I could ask Nick, or I could ask, Adam or Ross or anyone to come in and play a character, right? But there's a lot of female characters in Undertale, or at least I guess they're gender neutral, right? But I mean they're perceived as female a lot, so we'd like to keep to that. But I don't want to spoil anything, but we do have some really exciting people coming on. Someone to play Undyne, and someone to play Alphys. So
Yes.
it's gonna be really cool. You guys are gonna love it.
I think.
What do you think?
We just wanted to give most of the main characters a voice, and I think.
Yeah, if I could go back, I would have given Toriel a voice.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because we'll see what happens. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cage Dream asks, how much do you love the crew who is helping you with the role plays? Okay. What do you think, Uni? What do you think? Is that one for me?
I think everyone's great.
Love some people more than others. Uni just hates everybody in the team speak.
No,
Me personally,
it's not true.
Me personally, I just I can't get enough of them because whether it's the builders or just the people body acting, the newbies or the people that have been here for 6 months plus, just the fact that they're willing to sit in and help out just means a lot, because
it's a lot.
I can't emphasize it enough. I couldn't do it if people weren't willing to participate and help out, because every person you see, we aren't using NPCs, we're using body actors to stand in. And especially without Dawn troubleshooting, because I cannot tell you guys enough how many issues we have had with skin changing and stuff like that with the mods we use.
Yeah, it's a pretty laborious process, and luckily we've got Dawn here to actually help. And everyone just really helps out, really. There's no real, clear guy who's in charge. Everyone just is like Corey
team
says,
effort,
look. Yeah, exactly. Corey says we need this done. Everyone gets doing it, and it's fun, And
let's move on to the next one. So, Kyanite YT, stands for YouTube, asks, how many people, body actors, voice actors, etc., are helping out with the Undertale roleplay? That's
billions.
That's a loaded one. I have seen different team speaks of different YouTubers where they have just billions of body actors who drop in and help out, but we're kind of picky with who we, use and who is willing to help us out. I mean, I'd say we pretty much, our core group is 10 to 15 people.
Yeah.
We don't really go outside that too often.
No, exactly. And if there is any like more people that needs to be in there, sometimes I play 2 people or something like that. Or
Yeah, we'll have someone like warp somewhere else and become another
yeah,
character. But even at that, I would feel a lot more comfortable doing that than, say, including somebody who has no experience with working with me before. Because I feel like having someone warp around and stuff like that is,
work
just
with
more
who
reliable.
you know. Yeah,
Anyway.
that's what it is. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We got one from HCotton7NRK. So Hannah asks, what fan art do you generally like most? Fallout, Undertale, etc.
I like all of them.
Yeah, I like all of them too. I mean, it's really hard to distinguish which one's the best or anything like that because, you get different fan art from different people for every one of them. I remember there was one that really stuck out to me. Like, I got one piece of fan art for Minecraft Horror Story, and I barely got any fan art for that.
Yeah, I know. That was so good, that one.
Yeah, it was just so creative and just all around incredible. But as far as Fallout, it started out with, we were getting loads of it when we first started the series, but then it died off a little bit, but we still get like a lot of awesome fan art from like, Cage Dream and Ace and all the people that send us fan art all the time. And some people that just, drop in and shoot me a line on Twitter and send me some cool fan art. I mean, we still
even Dawn's got a few fans of the fan art.
Yeah, we just got a lot of awesome fan art coming in, but Undertale blew me away with the amount of support that got in the first couple days of the first episode coming out. It was actually just crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting it, and
it was intense to say the least. I mean, also
absolutely
incredible,
crazy.
Incredible.
What was that,
talent.
Dawn?
He just said it was crazy.
Oh.
And then we got CyberChamp MC who asks, and this is Jack, we know him. What has been your favorite project since the beginning? He loves asking me about the beginning because we've been working. He's been body acting my videos and stuff like that for years.
Ages, yeah.
Years. So I mean, my favorite project to take on has to be Fallout Season 1. Before that, I would have said Minecraft Horror Story, the Machinima series that premiered on Realm like a long time ago. But Fallout Season 1 was definitely the most difficult and trying roleplay that we did, as well as just production in general, even at a roleplay, Because I thought Machinimas would be always way harder, but I think Fallout,
The first season was really hard, though.
Yeah.
Like, we had to plan, like, properly in advance for it.
Yeah, it was a lot of preparation.
Because
now it's all shotgun. It's all on shotgun mode.
Not only had we not done role plays before that point, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fallout, just going into it, wasn't like a typical roleplay. It was a little bit more involved with like building and the technical side.
Yeah, jeez.
It was the road bumps too. We had to learning curves and all that, right?
Oh yeah.
So, but eventually we got a little more adjusted and used to it. Found out what we had to and didn't have to do in order to make stuff quicker and but still keep a certain degree of quality.
Yeah. I think that's the thing with your role plays, really, is that there is like a bar of quality. It's like a seal of approval. If it doesn't get that seal, that's it. Corey won't release it.
Pretty much. And then we got TauntPop1, who asks, how long does it take to finish a roleplay episode, and what are your steps? It's a pretty big one. I'll give it a go, though. So, I'd say we start out with an idea, right? And say Undertale, for example. This was one of our fastest ones to pull together because it was an overnighter kind of thing.
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, Tim.tv, he basically said, like, you should do an Undertale roleplay. I said, that sounds really cool, and I need some uploads anyway. So I decided to do it. And I messaged Dawn, and he immediately started getting the server set up. We figured out what mods we're going to need, etc. And then
I chose the texture pack.
Yeah, Uni found a texture pack that would work well for it. And then we got the builders on, and they were all super excited.
I started off the build, like, just to show what we could do to Corey, usually to get like a feel of like how the rest of the series would go. And then Corey was like, this is really good, we need to show the builders. We showed the builders. They were like, massive anime fan noises everywhere.
Yeah,
and,
they were huge. It was different than a lot of things because sometimes I would throw them on the Fallout, and they always liked building and stuff like that. But it wasn't until Undertale that I got a huge uproar from them because they just were big fans of the game.
Yeah.
So they all
In fact,
really wanted to help
I've
out a lot.
actually kind of taken a back seat on the builds on this one. It's mostly just been them really, so I could just focus on Fallout.
Yep, all those people. If you want to find out who our builders are and go follow them and stuff like that, I'm gonna have links for them down in the description if you want to go check that out too.
Yeah.
To put it in perspective, we were throwing around the idea on a Sunday that week, and we were pretty much filming it by the Wednesday of that same week.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and then I messaged Shelby, just I don't know, on a whim. I thought maybe she would be interested, and she got back to me, and we just started RPing it a couple days later. It was crazy how fast it was, but tons of work, but huge payoff in the end. The overwhelming amount of support that this series has gotten.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's a fantastic series.
Moving on, we got Luna the Ruby, who writes, "What is your favorite RP series that you're doing right now?" I don't know. What do you guys think? Personally,
Dawn, you first.
I couldn't tell you really. I mean, I've always kind of liked Fallout, but with Undertale, it's definitely a fresh start with new ideas and stuff.
It's definitely done differently, which I really like. It's always refreshing doing it because Fallout, we've been doing a lot of Fallout for a while.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's kind of refreshing to do something different when we started doing Undertale.
I think my favorite was Minecraft Horror Story, mostly because that's when we started using carpenter's blocks.
Yeah, Minecraft Horror Story was it was a fun one to write. I didn't enjoy filming it. I definitely didn't enjoy editing it, and I really wish that it had picked up a little more steam because we had a lot of series that were blowing up, but that wasn't one of them. So unfortunately, I wanted to make more room for Undertale, and it was a huge effort that we had to put into it, and it didn't have much of a payoff in the end, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it
was. But it was one of my favorites.
But I'd say Fallout for me personally because it was the first one we did, and I still go back and watch season 1, and I'm like, this is a pretty cool project.
Remember how many times we did the very first scene?
Yeah, we probably did the first scene of Fallout. I did it was just me. I did the first scene of Fallout about 30 times because I just didn't feel comfortable with my voice and everything I was doing. All right, let's just move on. All right.
Yeah.
So we got Emily Shannon who asks, "How did you come up with the idea of the Undertale roleplay?" The idea of the Undertale roleplay, I didn't have any idea what Undertale was. Yeah. So basically, just Tim.tv told me to do it, and I was like, why not? 3 days later, we're doing it, and it went pretty well, if you ask me. So it was kind of introduced. I was kind of thrown into this whole new world. And because I had never heard of the game or played the game, and then Tim told me about it, so I looked it up, started writing a script for the first episode, and I was like,
you actually started playing it, didn't you?
Yeah. Now I'm pretty much played through the whole game. So
yeah.
And then we'll take one more. Which is Kainite YouTube again, who asks, "Would you ever consider opening a PO box, or do you already have one?" I don't currently have one. I've been moving a lot, so. But as soon as I get established, probably it's gonna be a few months, But as soon as I get established in a new apartment, stuff like that, I will set up a PO box for people to send anything they want to, excluding dangerous things. But you can send me your letters, you can send me your art and all that cool stuff, and I look forward to being able to do that. But for now, we can use Twitter as a medium, we can use Instagram, you guys can send me a message on YouTube, and that wraps up. That wasn't all the questions obviously, but we wanted to take 10 that we really liked and give them a go. So I hope this answers some of the questions you guys have been asking or been interested in.
Yeah, I think you guys are amazing for watching all the stuff that, Corey makes. So,
yeah, we really do appreciate it. And once again, we're sorry that we missed this upload today. It's not a thing that normally happens. We I don't know. We just, sometimes things don't go perfectly. So
Yeah, you know, you can't.
we'll get
help.
back on the horse and be bringing out daily content as usual before you know it. So if that's everything, does anyone have anything else to say?
No, I'm good actually. Like, I think I've answered all my questions.
I actually got one thing to say about Horror Story.
Oh,
One thing I really liked about it was seeing the mansion basically rebuilt.
oh yeah, we had to rebuild.
Yeah,
that
it was like
thing
just
from
scaled
scratch.
up.
Yeah, because
Oh my gosh, what a crazy effort we had to put into that. Like, how
was
many
a-
times was that built again? Like 3?
it was like
really?
3 or 4
From the
Yeah.
original episodes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It was just,
Yeah.
but I think it was really cool how we did it.
yeah,
But, you know, it's dead now, so we're going to have to get over it. And
yeah.
move
It's
on.
dead now.
Yeah, it's dead.
Thanks to
Oh.
Dead
Corey.
forever, rolling in its grave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, if you found any of this stuff we had to say or rant about enjoyable, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment. Go check out the description. Subscribe to Uni, Dawn, all the actors, builders, and everyone who helps out. They'll be down there. So, yeah, with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.